So there exists this content creator who goes by the name of Emily W. King. And she keeps popping up on my For You page, and her shorts really annoy me. I haven't really watched her videos, but her shorts annoy me. But they are like a train wreck. I cannot look away. I cannot stop watching. Therefore, today I have to voice my frustration when it comes to her content. And I'm sure she is a good person who means well, but in my opinion, she comes across as incompetent in the videos she makes. And you might be wondering, well, who are you to criticize her? Well, at the end of this video, you will understand how I started this channel specifically because we need content that isn't like this. So let's watch some of her videos and let me explain a lot of the problems I have with her.
My dad once told me that he loves my mom more than he loves me. And I was like, oh, completely unprompted. I was like, okay, thanks. Okay, cool. And then he was like, well, because your mom gave me you, so of course I love her more. And I was like, oh, I guess that's kind of sweet. And then I thought about it, and I was like, Mom does not feel that way about you.
I would stand to argue that most men that are in healthy relationships that love their wives absolutely would say the same thing. They love their wives more than their children. And what I think about that is that that's how it should be. But what's really kind of messed up is the last thing that she says. And a lot of women are agreeing in the comments. Women are saying that they 100% love their children more than their husbands. This is just another example of how children and women are loved unconditionally, yet men are loved only with conditions.
As a man myself, how am I supposed to feel better from this video? This is one of the most depressing things I have seen. It deprives young men of hope. Now, here's what I think about all of this. The fact that women were agreeing to this in the comments shows that this is a narrative most people have already heard and are already aware of. Let me instead tell you something that will actually challenge you. You see, women are not loved unconditionally. They are usually only loved for their body. And once they hit their 30s or 40s, their looks deteriorate and they are no longer loved unconditionally. Children are loved by their parents because they are the creation of their parents. So the parents feel like the children are almost part of them. And this is only if the parents are not abusive alcoholics. Because then those children are not loved unconditionally by their parents. Also, if you keep going around thinking nobody ever loves me unconditionally, then you probably will never ever feel loved unconditionally. That time when your friend gives you free beer, for example, you will not see that as an act of unconditional love. And you will instead think, this friend wants to scam me, rather than value a possibly great friendship. So this is a destructive mindset. I do agree that most of the time you have to offer value to other people in order to receive love from everyone. But at the same time, if you obsess over it, then you will take a lot of things for granted. Now, I hope I challenged your mind more than she ever could right here. Let's watch another video.
Interesting. I go back there, I check it out, I go, excellent craftsmanship, sir. Well done. He goes, yeah, thank you. If you need anything else, give a shout, ask for Mike directly, since I know what's going on. Say less, Mike. I was like, I do have a quick question, though. If I were to reach out and ask if Mike was free for a beer sometime, he goes, absolutely. I go, okay, would you want to take my number? Bro, phone's already out. Ready. He leaves within minutes. The text rolls through. And he doesn't even know, how unreal this glow up is about to be.
Ladies, this is what men keep on trying to tell you. If you hit on them, you will be successful 99% of the time. Because even when they are interested in you, there are multiple reasons why they may not make a move. But when you do that, you make the move, you give him a clear green light, that man will be all in. He'll have that date planned before even pulling out of that driveway.
Yes, it's that easy. But the problem here is that it's too easy. A lot of women want to feel like they have accomplished something, and so they want to challenge themselves. Because if they accomplish something that anyone can accomplish pretty much all the time, it's not gonna feel as rewarding anymore. To quote John F. Kennedy, we choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. And so, before you can offer a solution, you have to ask what this person actually wants. Do they want a relationship or do they want a challenge? And keep in mind that a lot of those girls can typically get any guy. So if one guy does not pick up on your flirting signals, then they can always get another guy that will pick up. So when you tell those people, you have to be direct. You are offering the wrong medicine to the wrong patient.
Are men actually unaware of how we flirt with you? Because I swear, up until today, I thought this was the most obvious thing that you could do. Like, I wouldn't look back if I didn't want you to come over here. When they didn't, I was like, oh, they're just not interested. But apparently, my TikTok comments think that they just didn't know the whole time. They're lying, right?
Men are 100% unaware. That look is only going to have a man thinking that you're either giving him a side eye, or you're amused, or you're judging him, or you think he's being weird, or you're checking to make sure that he's not creeping on you. But what I can say is for sure, 10 out of 10 guys will have no idea that that is you inviting him, which is why I've said it before and I will say it again. If you as a woman are interested in a man, you need to go walk your leggies over and then use your big girl words and tell him that you're interested in him and give him your number. That is being clear.
Once again, this response has the same energy as telling a drug addict, hey, stop doing drugs. Drugs are bad for you. You're not helping anyone by telling things that are already obvious. It's already obvious that drugs are bad, and it's already obvious that almost no guy can pick up on those flirting signals. What you should be doing instead is trying to figure out why drug addicts persist on doing drugs and why those girls persist on giving social cues that no one can pick up on. You, Emily, are a woman. You should understand this. I am a man myself, but it seems like I can understand the female mind more than you do. Here, let me help you. It's because a lot of those women want a challenge. They want to accomplish something that is hard to accomplish. And so if you tell them, just do something that is easy to accomplish and you will accomplish it, once again, you are offering the wrong medicine to the wrong patient.
If a girl cancels your first date without good reason, text her this. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. And that is all you need to say. The ball is in her court to let you know when she is free next if you want to give her another opportunity. If she cancels twice, text her this. Hey, I don't think it's meant to be. Take care. Then find someone who is not going to flake.
Men know better than to give a second chance to a woman that cancels on her first date without good reason. And he won't be rude, he won't ask why, he won't be passive aggressive, and he won't even try to talk her out of canceling that date. Because he just knows that that means that that woman is not excited enough for the date. He is not her first choice, and nothing will ever change that. And again, men know this, which is why they would rather just save their time and energy. And sure, maybe if she's willing to come back with a plan and she puts in the effort into planning that second date, maybe he'll take her up on it. But let's be honest, how many women are actually doing that?
First of all, not all men. When I am in a situation where a girl flakes on me, I give her the benefit of the doubt because perhaps she truly is busy that day. And so I keep asking a few times. And if she is still busy, then I am like, alright, she doesn't prioritize me. And I move on. And I think a good response here, when a girl texts you, she's busy, is, okay, I understand. Let me know when you have time. Maybe we could do something fun together. And if she doesn't respond or says she's busy all the time, then you move on. Because when you assume every single girl that flakes on you is doing that because she chooses someone else over you, that is a toxic mindset. Because newsflash, 99.9% of all the girls will flake on you because a lot of them are busy with school and work And even if they are not interested in you, that's simply because they don't know you. You are a stranger to them. And studies literally show it takes a longer time for women to fall in love than for men. So if you expect a woman to change her schedule just so that she can meet someone she only met for an hour, you're probably entitled. And so if you as a man think every single one of those women is sleeping with someone else meanwhile you are texting her, it's gonna make you hate women. It's gonna make you a full-on misogynist. And you will start hating even the women out there who are actually good and don't deserve that hate. Listen, I have been there. Hating women is not a pleasant experience. I feel way better now compared to a few years ago. I feel like the genders today are hating each other more than ever, and videos like this are really not helping. Now, do you want to know one of the reasons why I started this channel? It's because I was sick and tired of everyone else pushing the same narrative that doesn't work for everyone. They all tell you, you should stop caring what everyone else thinks. And I did that, and it ruined my life. So I made a video where I said, you should care what others think, as long as you can benefit from it. And they all tell you, just be yourself, there's someone out there who will appreciate you for who you are. And I did that, and it ruined my life. So I made a video where I said you should instead be a person whom the one you want to attract wants to attract. Therefore, I am annoyed at people regurgitating the same things we all have already heard over and over again. I think she is a good person and she means well, which is why I want this to serve as a constructive criticism. I actually found a good video of hers right here.
There is a serious shortage of attractive, eligible, mentally stable, emotionally available men. We need to get a search party together, figure out what has happened, where have they gone, and what do we do about this? Because it's a problem.
Look, I have said this before and I will say it again. There is no shortage of good men. It is simply that you don't see the men that are good men in your life as dateable. But they're probably good friends, like they're probably in your friend zone. And then for the good men that aren't in your life, it is because they're not looking to date. They probably spent far too long in a relationship that took advantage of their goodness. Those men are either working, they're either at home, or they're just hanging out with friends, or doing some sort of hobby in seclusion. So if you really do want a good man, you better look in your friend zone or do all that you can to put out positive energy about men, because they will see you and they might take a chance on you then.
What I like about this video is the fact that it gives a clear instruction of what someone, especially those women, could do in order to live a better life. They could, for example, stop rejecting the guys who are in their friend zone, because a lot of them can actually be the exact men they are searching for. Or they could work on becoming better people, be better women themselves. And it's not in the way they think it is. It's not becoming as successful as possible. It's being a good housewife. And if they think this is sexist, well, maybe that's why they can't find a good man. Compare that with the video where she says, men are never loved unconditionally, or men never give women a second chance, because those videos don't tell you how you could improve yourself. And the only purpose those videos end up serving, whether that was intentional or not, is making the viewers as miserable and depressed as possible. Oh, I might as well give up on life because I will never be loved unconditionally as a man. Do you really want to invoke that feeling in your viewers? I don't think so. Therefore, this is my constructive criticism, but this is only my opinion. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments.